this edition of SLUSH in Shanghai going? Has it been living up to expectations?
Yeah, I think totally. And I mean, if you look at the most important things, the matchmaking area with all the meetings with the startups, investors, everybody is going extremely well. It's super busy. We have this new matchmaking application this year that is actually powered by AI, as everything nowadays. So I think that super happy with how that is going, and I think that it's a busy event, and that's really good.
SLUSH started this morning. How are things going?
Very good. So at the moment we have a lot of meetings in our meeting area, so it's full all the time, and there are more and more meetings coming up all the time. We have great speakers on the stage, and our pitching competition will also start pretty soonish, so in about 1 hour.
What do you see as the predominant trends in the market today for startups?
Well, as you look at China, I've been here for quite some time. If you look at China from originally as an agricultural country, I'd say, and then manufacturing, now moving into more of the tech services, I think it's a very important thing to realize that Chinese are hungry for different investment options.
I think the biggest one is going from the offline world to the online world. People are feeling much more comfortable booking flights, hotels and trips now on the internet, and then this is a huge shift. This is basically the biggest trend.
It was a long day, successful day.
Yeah, it's a long day, but as you said, it's a very successful day. Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Which area investors are more keen to put money into startups?
I think that it depends. Obviously, there are a lot of different sectors, but from my experience with a lot of Chinese investors tend to like to invest in companies that can grow in China, and that has the plan to grow in China.
I'm also the vice chairman of the China Association of Small and Medium Commercial Enterprises. We just focus to set up a bridge to communication there with within the China and the Europe small and medium business, especially on the stand-up companies.
SLUSH is the greatest thing out there. You guys should come. Next time you hear about a conference, you should put your money in there and come on down, because the great energy and the network and the people you meet are so exciting. You can't do it any other way.
How's it feeling, and how did the conference turn out in the end?
I think it turned out really well. There's been a lot of work and a lot of planning and lots of stuff going on here at the venue as well. But I think it turned out really, really well.
GBC rocks.
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 Of SLUSH Shanghai 2017, Lickies!
And SLUSH is about startups. And I know as a matter of fact, that the next generation of world-changing startup founders and investors are sitting right in our audience.
A good experience. I'm Tom Homberger, and I'm here with the founder of GBC, Mars Pouyan. Mars, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
So, 2 days of SLUSH.
Yeah.
One of the biggest conferences about entrepreneurship and for entrepreneurs in the city and in the world. We know you were there all over the place.
Yeah,
so, how's the feeling?
Yeah, as you know, that the GBC team, which we were together, I was there. It was good. It was really nice. Yeah, that was a good vibe. And I think that we need SLUSH and the SLUSH community in every single city in China. So as we startups, we are international. A startup is a combination of a team from Switzerland, from Iran, from Canada, from USA, from India, from China, from every single place in the world that we are. we think that the SLUSH community is the best community for helping startups, for giving a startup better resources, better facilities, and also, the most of the key problem of the startups is fund. So also SLUSH, they did a great job, and they introduced a lot of VCs and investors to all the startups that they were in their community in that event, which is so good. Great soul that we have behind the SLUSH. I think, we can make another Silicon Valley, and we can call it Shanghai Valley. Yeah?
Probably even better.
Even better, because GBC is here.
That's right. So SLUSH, with what they're doing with the help of other startups such as GBC and other entities that are growing under their umbrella, they can be a starting point or a meeting point for this big wave of change.
Exactly. Then this big wave of change is all about people. And there are people that they make things happen. So, and when we are talking about energy, that energy coming from those people. And it's all about us, how we can form it, how we can make it. And I think as every single entrepreneur in the world, they believe that they can change something in the world. They don't want to change the world, but every single entrepreneur, they want to change something.
Indeed.
That change can be big or small, it doesn't matter.
As long as it's change.
Yeah, exactly. As long as this action is happening, that's great. That's awesome. And I hope every single of us, we can be an entrepreneur of our lives and entrepreneur of a kind of society that they can, have a benefit from us. So that's the purpose of entrepreneurship at the end.